Start to the new year for children in Operation Correct Start. Fox 5's Nicole Allshouse has the story.
Instead of celebrating the new year, these kids are selling hot dogs to raise money for a funeral. Their friend, 14-year-old Eric Porter, was murdered earlier this week.
Sometimes I think about it. I wonder if someone is going to shoot me in my sleep or something.
We hear shooting and people get killed out here, and a lot of bullets.
Cordero Williams and Darius Smith knew Porter. They were all involved with Operation Correct Start, an 8-week summer program for kids in the Bowen community. It's headed by retired Atlanta police officer Bruce Griggs.
We can help them eliminate drugs. We can help them to have a different view, a positive view of women instead of a negative view of women. We can teach them friendship versus fearship.
Griggs says the kids need more than 8 weeks of guidance. They need it year-around. Officer Griggs says kids in this community are surrounded by violence day in and day out. He says that's why he bought land in LaGrange to build a youth camp so kids have an escape.
Welcome to the Boys to Men summer camp that has now relocated to the awesome West Point Lake area along the Chattahoochee River. Here, boys will spend some of the best summers of their lives, making new friends, having fun, and developing into young men of the future. Our Western Georgia area, and LaGrange and West Point in particular, is ideal for this kind of adventure Boys to Men camp has to offer. The swimming, the fishing, the canoeing, the backpacking, the lake, the hiking, the go-kart riding are all perfect for the making of a great camp. But even more important is the staff. You have to have a great staff. We hire all of our staff not just to be role models for boys, but to be heroes for the boys. Soon as your son is assigned to a cabin and walks in, he's going to want to be just like his counselor. And it works great when you've got a wonderful young man who's steady in his faith in God, good at what he teaches, and loves kids mainly. Boys to Men Camp feels that the strength in our mission lies in its simplicity. To serve boys that live in the Georgia public housing projects. These boys are the most in need of help and at the same time the most difficult to help. This 8-week training program blends the personal influences of mentoring with the discipline and fun of the Boys to Men rites of passage. Weekly, we cover subjects like spirituality, African American history, personal health and development, education, careers, economics, civics, etiquette, and fine arts. The minute a boy comes to camp, they step off into a fast-moving stream. They get caught up in the history of the Boys to Men summer camp, where the cabins are competing against each other, where each boy is growing, where new friendships are being made and become permanent for the rest of their lives. They're caught up in this rites of passage. The hanging out, selling drugs, junk food, the gunshots, the sirens, the violence, they're all left behind. They now become part of this program, and the other negative influences that were so important to them earlier are no longer, almost completely forgotten. I think the thing that makes me proud every summer is to be able to point to one of our campers and say that that boy has grown, that that boy has learned something. Also to be able to say that that boy can now swim, and he couldn't do that when he first came here. Those are the kind of skills that become markers for boys to hang their hats on. You know, it's a chance for them to discover what it is that they're great at and to know it's okay not to be good at everything. Our aim is pretty simple. It's to turn boys away from a potential of crime and violence to a life of responsible husbands, fathers, and citizens. We need your help.
Hi, our boys are really hurting now, and we really need your help. Please make your tax-deductible donations to Operation Correct Start Incorporated. Thanks, and God bless you.